A computer system is the one that is composed by devices or physical components that interact through a set of established instructions in order to reach an objective. Hardware is defined as a joint of components of physical devices that intervene in a computer system. Input devices. They are the ones from which the information is introduced to the computer to be processed or transformed. Some examples are keyboard, barcode reader, scanner, mouse, webcam, microphone, touchscreen, etc. Output devices. They are the ones that show to the user the data previously transformed or processed. Storage devices. They are the ones that permit to store or to save information. These are classified in main and secondary memory. Processing devices. The central process unit, also called CPU, is the component in charge to transform data into information. It is considered as the brain of the computer, where most of the operations are carried out. Software. It is the set of instructions or programs that are introduced in a computer in order to carry out a process. Operating system is the most important program of a computer. It is defined as a program that permits the user to take control of the computer, both software and hardware, so he or she can administrate it to reach good performance. Some of the main functions of the operating system. 1. It interprets and executes the instructions through the interface that provides to the user. 2. It optimizes communication between input and output devices. 3. It coordinates the processing of tasks. 4. It provides diagnostic errors of the basic parts of the computer. 5. It serves as a connection to run the operating system can be classified in the following form. Multi-user. It permits two or more users to execute programs at the same time. Multitask. It permits to execute two or more programs or applications at the same time. Multiprocessing. Means of multiprocessing that have more than one processor which operates in the same memory but executes simultaneously. Types of interface. It is the presentation of the medium where the user introduces orders or commands to the operating system and this to the hardware. Command line interface. In this type of interface, the operating system provides a command line in which the user introduces the instruction or commands formed by characters. Graphical interface. In this interface, the execution of commands and programs is achieved by selecting figures or icons that represent them or by displaying menus or windows. Windows is the operating system that dominates the market of computers, which since its operation has had different versions. Requirements of the system. The minimum requirements of the system to use Windows 7 in computers are processor of 32 bits or 6 bits to 1 gigahertz or more, memory RAM of 1 gigabyte or memory RAM of 2 gigabytes, available space in hard disk of 16 gigabytes or 20 gigabytes, which the user takes the control of the computer. Desktop. It is the working area and it occupies the entire screen. Mouse pointer. It permits to select and execute applications. Icons. They represent programs and shortcuts to folders, files, and programs. Taskbar. It is used to give access to many applications. Description of some icons. Recycle bin. Icon that is used as an electric garbage container. Shortcuts. They are representative icons of an application. Files. Group of data or information identified with a name. Folder. Icon that contains one or many files and folders. Description of the taskbar. Button or start menu. Give access to the start menu. Direct access area. It contains icons of direct access to programs. Open application area. It shows the applications that are in execution with non-push buttons and the active application through a push button. Status area. It shows information as the hour, the date, printer status, and special programs. Start menu or Start button. It shows a blank area where the user can organize and personalize the files according to her preference. The Start menu has following basic parts. Left pane. It shows a list of the recently used programs by the user. All programs. Search box. Right pane. It permits the access folders, files, options of configurations besides jump list are the list of recent applications as files, folders, or web pages organized by the program determined to open it. All programs shows a complete list of the programs installed. Dialog boxes is a window that permits to execute an option, perform questions, or give information to the user or indicates that status or progress of an action of a process. Type of buttons. Checkbox. It permits to select many options in a simultaneous way. Option button. It permits to select only one of the show options. Command button. It permits to execute immediately the option. Text box. It permits to introduce information through the keyboard. Drop-down button. It permits to select from list that is displayed when the arrow is pushed. Expanded button. It permits to show part of the content of the window. Split button. It permits to show the different variation of an option in a way that the user selects the one he desires. Action Center permits the user to see the alerts and perform the necessary actions so the operative system Windows 7 works without problems. It shows the user important message about the security options and maintenance that the computer requires. Security in the computer equipment. Firewall is a whole system of defense blocking or allowing the passage of information from Internet and prevents that hacker or people have access to the computer equipment.